So this is what I have so far in my level, in terms of blueprints and just interactive um, elements. So I'll say this first. I currently have 8 out of my 10 required elements made. There were some where I either didn't have enough time left to find the assets for them, or um, just the programming for the blueprints would have taken too long. So I'm basically showing off what I have. So there's not really a player start in this level. I didn't want to give the player that kind of thing going on, mainly because there are different points to which the interactive elements happen. But basically, if we hit Alt P right here, we've still got our guy just walking, just doing his animation. We got this elevator up here that'll take us to the tippy top of this building right here. And if we go on these pads and just go across, we've got jump pads that take us high up, but give us enough trajectory to get over to the buildings we want to. So we can see right here, oh, I barely missed the landing, but that's okay. We could just start up here, since again there's no player start. But basically, I'll just say right here, all these buildings kind of do the same things right here. They have a jump pad at the top, and then once we get to the tallest tower, you can see we've got this shiny trophy for the player to collect. So just to show that real quick, just go over here and we collect it, and that's kind of the player's reward for getting to the top of all these towers consecutively without falling. But yeah, those are the first two functions I have. The next one, which happens across this street here, I've got 3 of them. So if we hit, no, P and go here, we can see that there's a pothole in the ground, and if we get close to it, it's supposed to initially have been the player would have fallen right into the pothole to kind of say, okay, that's kind of the ragdoll animation to kind of suggest that the player is kind of, dead because he fell into the pothole. But I just had it set up as kind of a box, so, that it didn't get exactly to where I wanted it to be. But yeah, if we go over to this car, which is the next one, right here, we could see that if we touch the car, it goes zooming across the road, and it's actually perfect timing because it looked like it hit that guy falling in the street. But yeah, the initial idea behind this was to have traffic be a thing, but that, according to a few tutorials, would have had to use different functions, which were kind of way outside of what we were learning right now, and were way more complex. So I just had it be kind of as that, to kind of show that this car, even when you get in front of it, it hits you, and just goes zooming down the street. But if we, I'll escape out of here just to get to it quicker. If we go over to here, which is what I was talking about before, about these stations, which kind of were supposed to act almost as bus stops, but with a different function. If we go over to here, and we have our person teleport all the way to the other side of the city. Now, I don't have anything for this part of the city, so essentially the player could just walk back to where everything is at the front, which was kind of an oversight I had with my level. But yeah, and the final two things making up my 8 interactive elements is one which we can actually take a sneak peek at over here. It is these collapsed buildings which happen automatically. I'm not sure if there's a way to trigger it. I couldn't really figure that out, but basically, yeah, it doesn't get in the way of anything else. The pieces fall into that general area, so it's not too big of a hindrance on the player. But our final thing here is this sliding door, which allows us to open up, and it closes right behind us, and we could see the inside of this building. Again, not much here. It might have been an oversight not to do anything with that, but if we can go back out through that because there's a trigger on there, and we have the same amount of NPCs as usual. Maybe before class I'll add some more just to give the city more life. But yeah, that's about it. I've got 8 different things going on here. The ones I couldn't get done were the crosswalk and the fire hydrant, but the rest of these have pretty much been made. So I have most of it done right here for what players can do in it. But yeah, that's about it for my level.